Virgo, let us draw one card for you immediately. Oracle card, which I have pre-shuffled. The Warrior of Love, going after your love, going after your desire. If you're in a relationship, you could be working, striving hard, persevering towards a goal to bring to fruition whatever it is that you desire in your love life. If you are single, and you are eyeing somebody to date, and you already know the person who you would want to pursue, you are going after him or her. That is what I'm getting. Let us just put that to the side and ask the tarot whatever message the universe wants you to know. We'll get first your current energy, and please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message, next reading is the one for you. Could be the surprise reading. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Thank you for being here, dear Virgo. This is you. Current energy, current situation, making a choice. You could be juggling. You could be in a relationship but eyeing somebody else or wanting to be with somebody else. You could also be juggling multiple partners for some of you. But if you don't resonate with that, you could be this person who seem to have a lot on their plate. And what I am getting here is that you are sick and tired of juggling. You are sick and tired of exhaustion. You are exhausted in your current love situation. If you are single, perhaps exhausted with the fact that you are not yet you are, let's say, I hope I'm not offending anyone, but I just heard it, a 40-year-old virgin, and perhaps you are in a desire to have a full intimate relationship with somebody, but it hasn't happened yet. That could be for some of you, but for some of you, you could also be, as I have mentioned, you have so much on your plate and you are very exhausted. You are juggling to multiple jobs perhaps, and it gives you that boredom, that dull vibes around you as far as your relationship or love life is concerned, and you are sick and tired of that. Exhausted about the fact that you are always exhausted. That is what I am getting. And perhaps you are seeking help. If you are clinically depressed, see, ending that indecision, ending evaluating two options, and you are making that choice, and ending that cycle of being in an indecisive point or being at a crossroad. You hate the fact that you are always on a crossroad, or you hate the fact that you are always in a dead-end situation because you know that you can put matters to your hands. It's just that you may be overthinking about it. Perhaps you are the period of feeling alone, the period of feeling insecure, or the period of feeling alone has ended for you right now, and you are making a choice. I think this is the same energy that you had last month, that you are already taking a step forward, taking that leap, taking that jump, taking that action steps towards whatever it is that you desire in your life. If you're in a relationship and you are unhappy with it, perhaps you are getting yourself out of that situation. You are making that choice, and you are striking that balance for yourself. Perhaps you are very much exhausted, very much up in your head about it, and it's just so tiring, out of breath, and tired of being left alone, perhaps, tired of being alone, tired of feeling lonely, tired of feeling sad. Perhaps that's where you are at right now. Hence, this energy of striving to traverse that path It wasn't easy. It isn't easy, but you are persevering. You're enduring it nonetheless, and you are striving, taking action, taking that leap, moving fast, if I may say, but you could also be moving slow and steady, or perhaps you have been moving slow and steady for a long time, and you just want to just get it over with right now. Let us get a glimpse of the past situation. Unleashing that dragon. King of Wands. The master of your suit. The master of the wand suit. Very passionate. I am picking up on the energy that conquering. I'm hearing conquering. Perhaps you have learned to know what you really want because of this relationship, because of this current relationship that you had, or your previous relationship. Perhaps you have conquered your fears. Perhaps you have learned a lesson. Could also have a tower moment wherein you know that it was a breakthrough moment. There was a breakthrough moment. Something happened. Something major happened around that, and it ignited a spark within you. That spark could mean that a realization that perhaps I have to spend more time working on this a certain project that I should have not invested or put all my eggs in one basket as far as this relationship is concerned. Perhaps you have given too much, or you were, how do you call that in English? I apologize if I pause because English is not my first language. I always hear it in my native tongue. You could have been in a very passionate relationship. You could have dealt with somebody who is older than you, a spiritual elder type of vibe, somebody who is, perhaps if this is for example, if this is a film project, you could have been involved with the director. You could have been, I am also getting this energy from a person. This is a court card. So this is an individual person around you in the past. Could be I strongly feel or picking up on the energy that this is another person who is not your lover. This is a person very powerful. Powerful in the sense that they know what they want. They know to chase after their dreams. They know how to take action towards their goals. If not the spiritual elder, could be a spiritual teacher, a meditation teacher, could be a yoga teacher, something in the spirituality or in the creative arts. This person may have taught you something, like as I have mentioned, could have been a tower moment. This person has brought you that realization that you need to learn throughout your soul journey. And I don't know, there is some sense of possessiveness around that energy. Perhaps that has something to do with your involvement with this person, building yourself a castle, building yourself stability. It gives a sense of stability, but it is unstable in a sense that this is not the person that you are in a relationship with. Could be an involvement with some person. Could also be an older man in your life who has taught you, perhaps your father, reconnected with your father. Could also be the father of your lover, and you had that serious talk about where your marriage is heading or where your long-term partnership is heading. But there is some sense of instability. Perhaps there is an on and off communication with this person. Let us see one more card. Could also be the simplest definition of possessiveness. um, you may not be involved with this person, but you don't want to let go of them in your life. Perhaps you have grown feelings or attractions, intense attraction to this person, but you don't want to let them go. You just want to keep them. You just want to keep them in your castle. Keep them in your pocket. Keep them. If you could only keep them in your pocket, you would have done so, and build a wall around this connection and keep it to yourself. You could also be hiding this person, or could be a friend, actually, a very fierce individual, very powerful in the sense that they have something within them. They have an inner spark, they have an inner strength, very strong. Could be personality wise, could be very strong, but they have that dragon inside their skirt and they're willing to unleash it. Perhaps they could be a very deep, as I have mentioned, spiritual elder vibe, very deep in a sense that they are very silent. Silent water runs deep. But once you put them in a situation that press them for something, put them in a fear situation, they will release, they will unleash their inner, I don't know, anima, dragon. That is the past spread. Maybe this person may have been influential for you to realize that you are not alone, that you are worth more than you think you are. And it also, this person may also allowed you to evaluate the options that you have here. You have here options, you have here choices. For the longest time, perhaps you don't want to make that choice. You want to juggle everything and to balance everything as if you have multiple hands, but you have so much, there's too much on your plate and you can't handle everything all at once. And that could also be that also contributed to you feeling that exhaustion. Perhaps in the past you have been feeling left alone in the cold, but right now you are getting over it. As I have mentioned, in your core energy, you are willing to be that warrior of love, willing to go for it. Whether or not that is towards this person, I don't know, but this is the past spread. Could have happened in the past, I'm not quite sure, and I don't know if that chapter has been closed, or the energy of this person still lingers around your relationship or your energy field. Those are too many cards. Okay, but let's get this. This is the a breakthrough moment. See, that is what I was talking about, the tower moment. There was this instance, this chapter in your life in the past has been a breakthrough moment. When I say it was a tower moment, it is something that the situation that you have with this person rocked you to your core, rocked the foundation of your beliefs, rocked your values perhaps, and it made you reassess. It made you reassess, reevaluate, consider your options, or list down your options. And to look at it positively, it allowed you to see yourself in a bigger bigger perspective, in a greater scheme of things. You try to look at the world in a greater scheme of things, and not just to closed in your bubble. Yeah, it was a breakthrough moment, but there's some kind of a trickster vibe around it. I'm not saying that this person could be a trickster, but perhaps it is also it's like having your mind playing tricks on you. It's like that, it's to that effect. It's like, I can see you. That moment, I can see you. I see what you've done there. Something to that effect. I'm not sure if that could be the phrase that this person would tell you, or this is you, someone who knows the someone here in this past situation knows how to play the game, and the other end would love to clap their hands or applaud what that person has done. It's something so clever, something cleverly done has happened in the past, and you don't know whether you would want to communicate with them again, or you would want to pursue. But you know, it's that kind of adrenaline, it's that kind of excitement that you experience made you want something more. Do you get what I mean? I hope I am making sense. I apologize. I hope I'm making sense. I apologize for the words if you don't understand me. English is not my first language. By the way, the decks used in this reading is found in the link in the description box below. That same link is also the continuation of this reading. You could see there one more oracle guidance card for you. And from that link in the blog, you could also shuffle your make your own 3-card spread. You could continue this reading, make your own reading. Okay, that flew out. This is the outcome. Aww. What is invisible? What is beautiful is invisible to the eye. This is what I hear and I associate with this reading. A fantastic I don't know, love life. I am not sure if this is with if you're in a relationship. I am not sure if that is what you're aiming for, because I am not sure if I would have your cards as a basis. I am not sure if you feeling left alone in the dark has something to do with your current partnership. I'm not also sure if the choices that you would want to make has something to do with walking away or leaving the situation. But no, regardless of that, where you are at right now, whether you are in a relationship or not, this serves as a reminder, and perhaps you would soon find that peace as far as your relationship is concerned. Connecting with somebody could be different from you, but there is a deep connection. Look at her. She's sort of mirroring the fish, also red, connecting with some entity who is not like her, connecting with her heart. It's like the red thread of soul connection is happening here, or would happen around your love life. And you just can't pinpoint the fact why you are deeply connected with this entity, but you know that you have that connection. You share a deep connection. This is the Queen of Cups. Receptivity, sensitivity, being empathetic, or nurturing. Perhaps you are also you're advised by the universe to connect with your nurturing self. But this coming out of the outcome, I am strongly picking up on the energy of peace, contentment, or whatever it is that will happen in the near future. I strongly feel that you will find your peace. You will find that contentment, and you will not run on loop. Your head will not be on loop thinking about how to do it, when to do it, is it the right thing, second guessing yourself. I don't feel like you would second guess yourself anymore, because you would stand your ground and go after it. That is what someone will go after, what they want. Let me just write that. Please take a look at your cards. And connect. See which card speaks to you the most. There is some sense of this was a breakthrough moment. Perhaps This is in the one in the past energy. There is some innocence around this, what happened in your past. Some innocence with this person, perhaps. I mean, they know, and this is what I was talking about, that clever thing that they did. They know that they're trying to lure you, perhaps unintentional, or perhaps they have seduced you, and also unintentional, if there's such thing as an unintentional seduction. They have seduced you and lured you into being attracted to them, but they've done it so cleverly because it was an innocent, there's some sense of innocence around it. Look at her, she's eating that cake, enjoying that cake. It's like, huh, what are you talking about? It's like it's not that they are gaslighting you, but it's more of they paved a path for you to realize what it is that you need to realize without actually telling you without actually they laid down their cards without actually laying it down physically. I hope I am making sense. Yeah, and it's something that rocked your core, something that just, it's like an energetic slap on your face by the universe that, hey, you are obsessing too much about whatever it is that you are exhausted about, and here comes this person who made you realize that you are wasting your time over something, and perhaps that is influential to you making this choice, getting out of that insecure vibe, getting out of your shell, and perhaps thinking that you are enough and you are this warrior, ready to go for it. You have that fire within you. Getting in touch with your emotions. It's like sitting down with yourself and asking yourself, hey, what do we need to work on? And I think that is where you are heading. Completion. Wonderful. Okay, let's just get one more card before I discuss this outcome spread. The last three cards would be, let's just move this here. Shaking things up, making changes, completion, ending a chapter. You know that it is necessary to end that chapter, perhaps this chapter of feeling alone. You are already in that journey, making that choice, making the necessary choices, letting go of what no longer serves you. This is juggling. You had this in reverse. This one upright, that means making, there's too much on your plate, perhaps juggling work-life balance, struggling for that work-life balance, and now you are perhaps learning the hang of creating that balance around you. Balance. And so we have here, you need some work done, dear Virgo, on your emotions. You could be, you could have this intense energy, one unbridled ambition to go after, chase after what you desire, what you really want, pursue someone, could be, but it just stays there and you're not really taking action. It just stays inside. You have that passion, but you don't take action. That is, you run the risk of not taking actions. As I have mentioned, fish here is all about emotions, like Pisces. Getting in touch with your emotions, not really drowning yourself. There is a lack of self-love and self-confidence here. You could be wanting someone so badly, or wanting something in this relationship that you have so badly, but you don't have the drive to do so, primarily because you think you don't deserve it. And this one, You are getting out there already, dear Virgo. This is your current energy. Getting out of that feeling that you don't deserve it. You know that you deserve it. You are not alone and you are enough. You run the risk of, with this presence in this spread, of you not getting in touch with your emotions, contemplating, thinking about, overthinking the situation, thinking that you don't deserve it, thinking that you don't deserve this. This seems to be a situation in the future. Something will happen that would make you feel like it just feels so right. There's something out there. Perhaps there's a complete turnaround and a completion in this current relationship that you are having right now, and just like a flip of God's finger, everything just changes and it just feels so right. I'm not quite sure though if it is a transformation of this partnership. Could be meeting a new person, but we don't have aces here. But just take what resonates, dear Virgo. But something would happen that would just feel so right, and it's not something, it's something unimaginable. As I have mentioned, what is essential, not what is beautiful. I had a mistake saying that a while ago. I'm sorry for that. What is essential is invisible to the eye, and you will know it. But you run the risk of thinking that you wouldn't pursue it, you wouldn't take action, but because you feel like you don't deserve it. This is this card, and you run the risk of being drown in those emotional phase and just wallow and whatever, not taking action. Remember that you are already there. You are already in the path. Perhaps you already know this person I'm talking about. So just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. See, some words are coming out of my mouth. Oh, I think this is the same oracle card that you had last month, or you just had this recently. White Rose of Hope. This is a message from the universe giving you that hope, giving you that rose symbolizing hope, courage, and that you are enough. This is a positive message that keep doing, just keep swimming, just keep doing what you feel that you need to do, because the light is always at the end of the tunnel. You are exactly where you need to be. It is part of the process, and this is a message of hope. Don't fret, don't fear, because the universe has your back. Okay, so I guess I would have to leave it at that, dear Virgo. Thank you for being here. Continuation is in the link in the description box below, and more Virgo readings also in the description box below. Please subscribe if you would want to be updated with more readings such as this, especially if I upload surprise readings. It's a surprise, so I don't know whether I would make or not, or whether it would be whether I would have it or not. Okay, I will stop right now and see you next time. Bye, Virgo.